Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez is not having a good week. The leader has faced intense backlash following his government's decision to grant 500,000 illegal immigrants with working and residency rights, which has enraged native Spaniards. And again today, Sanchez has been blasted for his announcement that social media will be banned for all children under the age of 16.
Spain will ban access to social media for minors under the age of 16. Platforms will be required to implement effective age verification systems, not just checkboxes, but real barriers that work. Today, our children are exposed to a space they were never meant to navigate alone. A space of addiction, abuse, pornography, manipulation, violence. We will no longer accept that. We will protect them from the digital Wild West. We will change the law in Spain to hold platform executives legally accountable for many infringements taking place on their sites. This means that CEOs of these techno platforms will face criminal liability for failing to remove illegal or hateful content.
This commentator blasted the PM, saying Spanish PM Pedro Sanchez just declared war on the open internet. Under the guise of safety and accountability, his government is launching a full-scale assault on free speech, specifically targeting platforms that refuse to bend the knee to state-approved narratives. In a direct hit to the freedom of reach, Spain will now criminalise the amplification of content the state deems illegal. This gives the government the power to dictate how software is written. If an algorithm happens to show a truth that makes the ruling party look bad, it's a criminal offence. Under the pretext of protecting the children, Spain is banning anyone under 16 from social media and demanding real barriers for age verification. This is a massive Trojan horse for a national digital ID to save the kids. Sanchez is effectively demanding that every Spanish citizen hand over their private biometric or legal data just to scroll a feed. Owner of social media platform X mocks Sanchez's new policy, responding with, "Dirty Sanchez is a tyrant and a traitor to the people of Spain." And Spain is the first European nation to introduce the under-16 social media ban, following in the footsteps of Australia, who implemented the policy last year, which was blasted by podcaster Joe Rogan.
So McCann says that they created a ban in Australia on social media for kids under 16. That this ban includes Instagram and TikTok, but does not include Blue Sky. If that's true, that is crazy.
That would be interesting.
you're like up until 16 years old, the only way you get to communicate is the most radically leftist site available.
And Spain's social media ban for under 16s has set off a domino effect across Europe, with France, Norway and Denmark's bans coming into effect later this year, and the UK also proposing a ban, which has attracted harsh criticism from free speech activists like Alan D. Miller.
If you have a ban on social media for under 16s, how are we going to know who's under 16? So what then happens is you outsource this issue to big tech, like they've done with the Online Safety Act, with good intentions for children. But the Online Safety Act has been used to censor and stifle and shut down and limit adults in society. And the problem with a ban on under 16s is we'll all have to digitally verify to get into the town square and the public square online.
And the social media ban is only the latest controversial policy for Sanchez's government, which is currently dealing with huge backlash from their new immigration policy, which is granting visa rights to 500,000 illegal aliens. This commentator said, first, the Spanish government grants legal residency and work permits to 500,000 illegal migrants. Then a week later, it silences those platforms on which people are free to express their opposition to it. This is not the way to win the argument about mass, uncontrolled immigration.